The Bleeding Burgundy Podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans, by fans. With your host, Jesse Martin.
What are you talking about? You're out of your mind.
John Taylor.
We finally got professional football back. This is going to be fun.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Max Taylor.
As long as you got Jaden Daniels, you got a chance to win.
Spanning the eras of Washington football. Honoring the past. Commanding the future. And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taylor.
Oh.
It's questionable. It's questionable. It's questionable. It's questionable. Doubt. Full. Doubt. Full. Doubt. Frankie Luger with his shoulder, Juan Martin with his shoulder, Chris Rodriguez with his shoulder, limited, no status, limited, no status, doubt, full, limited, doubt, full, limited, doubt, full,
Happy holidays, everybody. Hey, I played that. I didn't actually mean to play that just then and there. I was moving it around on the thing. I was going to play it later on because last time when we were doing it, Keith was talking all over it. So I figured I'd play it for everybody since I worked so fucking hard on it and that bozo came in here and talked on it. Hey, Keith, Merry Christmas. Anyway, welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy Podcast. I used to be known as the world's worst podcast host, but I think I'm going to change that. You are what you say you are, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I am the podcast host that is extremely happy that we swept the Giants, and I'm still sticking on that. Fucking A. Anyway, over here to my complete, whichever side this is, I'm not even paying attention. It's Friday afternoon. There's my good friend, Jesse Martin. Yeah, you know, I tell you what we got to get for you is some multicolored curtains to hang down in front so that you can come through them and then walk across in front of like a fake plant and, you know, sit down on the couch that we'll have set up sometime somewhere when we get the show properly done like we want it to do. So how you doing this week?
Doing not bad. Not
bad. Ready for Christmas?
Yep.
So this is just off the top of my head. You have kids that don't live with you, so your Christmas is running around, right?
Yeah, my Christmas this year will be in West Virginia.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
What's the weather supposed to be like out there?
40s.
Oh, that's not too bad. I was figuring you get snowed in because it can happen out there in a heartbeat.
It could, but right now, I've been watching it. Right now, it looks like it's going to be like mid 40s. So
that's
so
cool.
Far, so good.
Do some traveling. That's nice. See the family. And Scott, now, well, excuse me, everybody. From the Royal Port of Barrow, here's fucking Scott. I'm sorry, it's just Friday. How are you, my friend?
Evening, gentlemen. Yeah, I'm absolutely great. Another busy week at work. Glad it's over, but yeah, close to Christmas, which is good.
That's good. I mean, now you are in the Royal Port of Barrow, and
I am indeed.
You're a big shot. All right, so. Do you have to go and like light the ceremonial bowler hat or something that the British all gather around and sing songs or something for Christmas?
No, we don't know. It's just going to be a quieter Christmas with the family, which is going to be good fun.
That's cool. No, like sharing blood pudding with the neighbors.
No, a bit of haggis here and there. You know, make sure the neighbors are all right. I'm only kidding. I'm not. No, haggis is a no. But.
No.
Turkey dinner on Christmas Day, and that's about it. Yeah, presents and all that stuff. But the wife, to be fair, has had that sorted since probably I would say mid-October. So I'm going to be sat there going, "Oh wow, you got that, kids? Yeah, great." No
there you
idea.
go. Cool. Commanders are coming on. Shut up. Sit down. No,
look what I got you. What the fuck is it? I forgot.
Exactly, yeah. But I have bought my own gifts for obviously the kids and the wife, so fair enough. And then that's all been taken care of. So, but I'm working right up till Christmas Eve. So
Call me the ugly American. Call me the ignorant fool in the room. But I have questions. You guys do these cracker things. What the hell's all that about?
Yeah, we have Christmas crackers, as they're known. They have a hat in the inside.
Each other small teams? Is that like remembering back to the days when there wasn't any food around?
No, it's basically excuse me, sir. I can have some more, like Oliver Twist. No,
there you go.
Fucking why are we always why are the Brits always depicted as Dick Van Dyke or Oliver Twist? There's like no in between. But no, the Christmas crackers are basically like a thing. They're a thing that you pull each side for good luck, and the one who gets the larger piece of the cracker, it's got a little bit of it's not an explosive, but it's got like a firecracker on the inside. It makes a little bit of a bang, and then you all have a shit party hat that you put on. It's got a joke inside it, and normally something like, I don't know, a pair of toenail clippers.
Pair of toenail clippers?
Or something like that, yeah.
Come in handy.
A small pair of scissors, or the smallest I don't know, the smallest little screwdriver set that you need, and then when your glasses break, it's like I need that screwdriver set.
There you go. So you guys put on these stupid fucking paper hats. What's up with that? I mean, sorry, I don't mean to be culturally insensitive, but what the fuck is up with these?
I don't know. They're all different colours as well. They're all just tissue paper hat. They look like a crown. So
we have kindergartners make those for each other.
Oh, I know. I know.
Like next week before they close school. All right, I'm done picking on Brits. I'm done picking on Scotty. And I'm sorry for anybody who thinks that's culturally insensitive. And if you do decide to tune out because of that, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. For all of you that have tuned in later and want to listen to the podcast later on and you're not watching us here on YouTube, you're missing a couple of fun stuff. But hey, man, welcome to the show. For all of you that are looking at us on social media right now, and hey, why don't you come on over into YouTube and sit back and you can chat with Scotty and you can say all kinds of things like that. You can try to talk and pick up some of the porn bots that show up in our chat.
Yeah, I mean, we got Monkey Pants.
Monkey Pants is here.
First time.
Monkey Pants is here. Hello, Monkey Pants.
Like we have Shelly Lyrics and Fun. Looks like she's from either Russia or Ukraine or someone over there. We have Stripper 1546-8.
I think I know her.
To trade for her Garma Madung.
Her Garama. Okay, I really don't want to know what that is, but I have a feeling that if I went to the zoo, a monkey would throw it at me. All right,
that's just deluxe. Nice.
Worked out.
No, you are not. You are not a bot deluxe. I have met you. So yeah there you go.
All right. So anyway, we do have a football game tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. time here in the eastern part of the United States, which puts it at what time for you, Scotty? Like
10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll open up the room and we'll watch a game together. That's always fun. Maybe this time I'll record it because then you'll get to hear all kinds of fun stuff. Like the second we miss a third down, Scott's like, "Fuck this! They fuck this up."
They call it shit. Fucking yank off whiffs on a fucking.
That's right. But we're gonna have to get Karen to sign a release because there's nothing more fun than during the game when Karen comes across and yells at Scott. What, especially at a late night? Would you shut the fuck up or something like that? That's always fun. Nice to see you, Karen.
No, Saturday. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be good fun.
Tell
It's been called a Bumba Clark, which is quite good actually. There you go. Cheers, Monkey Pants. Thanks for that. I'm done with this. Yeah.
Stupid fucking brain rot shit. Thank you, Monkey Pants.
Bumba Clark.
I'm sure that he really helped out. All right. Anyway, so let's do some first fast thoughts. Let's see here. I gotta find my stuff here because my brain is all monkey rotted now.
From that bumbleclack.
Where the fuck are my bongos? There they are. All right. First fast thoughts. Back to Eagles football game on Saturday afternoon. Jesse, go ahead. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Win a bull.
Winnable. Okay. All right. Scotty, what about you?
Yeah, we've got a puncher's chance in this game, but it's not likely. I akin this to Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. There's a chance, but no.
I kind of agree. It's winnable. There's a puncher's chance, but some things are going to have to happen.
Correct.
I did have a vision this morning. I tell you what, I fell down in the shower, and when I kind of opened my eyes, I saw Bill break one for 52 yards, touchdown. So put your money right there.
The Jags.
I can't say anything about it. Karen likes the Jaguars. She sat through it. She sat right here and told us that she thinks that Trevor Lawrence sucks, and now he's on the verge of taking them to the wild card round and getting bounced out. But Okay, that's good enough. It's a start. All right, so let's
as I got told, John, where are you watching the playoffs from, Scott? And I said the couch, the same as you will be in week 2. But
Yeah, see that big sigh right there, Jesse, means he ain't got nothing to say, and he's glad she's not coming up behind him with a big something to hit him with.
It's going to come through that door any minute.
Waiting for that door to open up right there.
Right. A winnable football game. Go ahead, Jesse. Tell me what you see here.
Yeah, I think the Eagles aren't really right now.
When are they?
The Eagles, if you notice this, every year they seem to go in this like kind of slump, and they've been in this kind. They haven't. Their defense isn't as good as it has been. Hurts is throwing for like 105 yards per game.
All right, that's weird.
Barkley's, going for like 40 yards per game. Mm-hmm. And A.J. Brown gets like 2 targets a game. What really piques my interest a little bit as saying that I think that might be a winnable game is the fact that Jalen Carter is out.
You're right.
Also, Lane Johnson is out. We have a chance of possibly getting a rush onto Hurts, and that's how you beat this offense, is getting to Jalen Hurts, sacking his confidence a little bit, keeping him contained,
giving him concussions.
That too. So I do think we have a puncher's chance. I like how we played up against, especially the Giants' stout defensive line. I think we can do the same thing to the Eagles and run the ball pretty well against them.
What about you, Scotty? You said you've got a puncher's chance. Tell me what you see.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty much the same script as what Jesse's just said. You've got to get to Jalen Hurts. I mean, at the moment, as Jesse said, Jalen's having the struggles. A.J. Brown seems to be more divish than he's ever been before. Devontae Smith is their biggest target, and they're struggling. And they're also, they're beat up, which is a good thing for us to look at. We seem to be getting a little bit more healthy in most terms, touch wood, but it's going to be a tough ask. It really is going to be a tough ask, but, and it's a big but, it's winnable. It's a winnable game. It's in division game. Anything happens. We know how these games are. They're normally pretty close, to be fair. So,
well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna quibble a little bit about how dysfunctional the Eagles are right now. Since A.J. Brown made a bunch of noise and put his little, I don't know, I guess he was playing a video game or something like that with somebody. Ever since then, I wouldn't say that they've over-targeted him, but he's definitely contributed. I mean, he's put up decent numbers since then, 50 to 60 yards a game and a touchdown here and there. The dude has been playing like A.J. Brown. Devontae Smith, who, frankly, over the first, I guess between maybe 4 and 10, he was money in the bank if you're banking him over if you're betting him over 50 yards or over 60 yards, but not so much right now. Last week, they played the Raiders. They beat the living crap out of them in the first half, and then they just ran the clock out. They just sat on the ball. So it's hard for me. I think it is winnable, but I don't think that they are as dysfunctional as we seem to think. I think that they've just been they've been conservative, very conservative last week. So what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, John. I mean, it's weird. It's like 2 hours 32 minutes. The quickest game of the NFL in the year was last week for the Eagles against the Raiders. But the Raiders are a terrible side. I think Pete Carroll's one and done in that. Over there, it is difficult. You're right. I think they're better than what they say. But what I really don't want to do is I don't want them to seal the division on our field. I really don't want to see that. Jesse, are you going to this game, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
Good.
Yeah.
Weather's not supposed to be too bad.
Yeah, like 45 degrees. Not too bad.
Not too bad. And where you're sitting, really, the wind isn't probably going to be too much of a problem. But I'll tell you, I do think that it's winnable in that the Eagles, they are not known to be that. Okay, when you're looking at Super Bowl contenders in the NFC, okay, the Seahawks, the Rams,
yeah.
These guys are flying high. They're putting 30, 40 points up if they need to. If the Eagles had to put 40 points up right now, do you think that it's – I don't know that they do.
I don't think they can do that against a team like the Seahawks or Rams, for sure.
Can they do it against us, or would they? Because, they put up 31 last week easily, and then they just sat on it. Which,
I don't have a problem. That was against the Las Vegas Raiders. So
I don't see how we're much better, my friend.
Good point from Paul here. He says, give him a bunch of 13 personnel with extra linemen and a third tight end, run the ball, and D, make Hurts throw over the middle. He's not keen on it. Agreed. I still don't think that Jalen Hurts is the best passing quarterback. I mean, if you look at the quarterbacks in the whole of the NFL, I don't even think Hurts is top 15.
Nah, I don't think so. But, the thing with them is that they have had such a good running game, and A.J. Brown kind of makes it easy in that he can go up and muscle anybody out. My thing about
the tush push has been found out as well, John.
Means you still got to do it. But okay, I'm glad you said that because I was really not able to pat myself too hard on the back about that. But I told you, this is how you stop it. You're going to have to get in high and get him by the fucking neck. And that's what teams are doing. If you're going to stop that, you got to get him before he buries himself in.
Yeah, they're coming in from the edges, so it's the edges are there, and they're more concerned. They're more concerned about that. And with Lane Johnson center, is that who it is?
Pop him like a zit.
Jesse, who's the center? Is it Lane Johnson? Is their center?
No, Lane Johnson's the right tackle.
He was a right tackle.
Right. Who's the center? Because he's injured. He's injured as well.
That's just a fact. I would never trust a guy named Lane.
So anyway, whoever it is they're running. They try and run behind him, but because he's been hurt, they're more going the other side to try and do the tush push. So that's why it's not been working. So
I also think teams have figured out how to defend it better. You give people 2 years how to figure it out. What have I always said? Defense, they adapt. I mean, it's still a hard play to stop. The best play to do to stop it is to keep them out of short yardage like that, right? Keep them in third and long, make them make it. I think that for the Eagles, if I'm the Commanders this game, I don't think that they are going to try to run the ball. I don't think that they're going to try to say, okay, we're just going to run it down your throat and make it go away that way. I think they're going to come out quick and they're going to try to beat us fast, not necessarily deep over the top, but short passing, over the middle, crossing routes, things like that, to be able to build a lead. And I think that they think they can build a 14-point lead like that. And it's up to us to prove otherwise. Jesse, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, our defense is definitely going to have to step up in this game to try to, kind of tone down what the Eagles are going to want to do. Mm-hmm. I just don't think. I don't think I'm
on with that. I mean, I just kind of threw that out there that Saquon you'd obviously want to run the ball, but
sure. But to me, Saquon just hasn't been Saquon this year.
He hasn't been.
No, he hasn't.
I think the Eagles are capable of doing whatever they want to if they have their shit together. I just don't think their shit is together right now.
Tell you what, Dallas Goedert over the middle against Bobby Wagner.
Sure, yeah. Like I said, they can do what pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Clip that.
I think a lot of problems is Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's had a good year whatsoever. I'm wondering if a lot of this backlash and this talk, is starting to get to him. And put pressure on him as well. Then you have your issues, with A.J. Brown, because he's talking all the time. Like Scott mentioned earlier, he's being a little bit.
They've greased his wheel. They've greased that wheel.
A diva type of issues, but I think the Eagles can easily go out 14-0 on us, without a doubt.
Don't disagree with that at all, Jesse. I think you're absolutely right. They can run up a score, and that's the thing that worries me. Is the linebacking core? Are we quick enough sideline to sideline, and do we also have it up the middle? And we don't. And especially with Bobby getting pretty much 100% of the snaps. He had a good game last week, though. I can't deny that he had a good game. Even in coverage, he was okay.
Yes, he's had a better game. He's played better since Quinn has taken over. And if anybody wants to look at the differences with what Quinn's done and what was going on with Joe Witt, my God, all these people this week crying because, there was Joe Witt in a fucking clip from goddamn Hard Knocks. I knew he was still there. Well, what did you think? They were going to have him parking cars? That ain't going to happen. Jesus Christ. They're going to let him talk to the defense. So, but since Quinn has taken over, I've seen a distinct difference in Bobby Wagner. He's still not what you want in coverage.
No.
But he broke up a pass at the goal line a couple of weeks ago. He intercepted a pass that, whether anybody wants to say threw right in his face.
He's had two interceptions.
Last week when he got beat for that touchdown, he was right there. That was just a gorgeous throw into the hip pocket. And there's still nobody on this team that tackles better. The guy reads the run better than anybody and fills that hole better than anybody. So it's hard to find when you take him off the field.
What did impress me, coming from our linebacker crew from the last game, was Jordan McGee and how he handled Jackson Dart. And I would assume they're going to have the same game plan for Jalen Hurts, because Jalen Hurts is probably going to want to try to run a little bit more than Jackson Dart does. And I think with Jordan's speed, I think he's the right man for the job. And he's got a tall task ahead of him, to put in that role. But you can't spy a quarterback with Bobby Wagner. You just can't do it. That's just not fair to Bobby Wagner. So so you're going to have to have
maybe Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
you can spy him.
You're going to have him go out in coverage a little bit more while Bobby stays in, or while McGee stays in and looks after Jalen Hurts. So that's going to leave the likes of Goddard and Saquon open. That Bobby's going to have to do something with. So we're going to have some frustrating moments in this game, no doubt about it. It's just let's try to limit the moments as much as possible to stay ahead.
Limited. Scotty, you got something to say?
Speaking of limited, do you want me to do the injury report?
In a minute. I'm going to ask you this because we're talking about the linebackers real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with what we've just said about Wagner and what we think we're going to see from the Philadelphia Eagles, how much is the likelihood you think we're going to see Kehoe or that we're going to see Medrano play any kind of role in this football game? Now, didn't they have Ballore out there on the defense?
I'm not sure if he took snaps or not on the defense. I would like to see Kehoe and Medrano to see what we have, because ultimately you can't judge them on preseason games.
We know we have with Kehoe. We got a hammerhead there, boy. That dude is a freaking brute. But
he can tackle
himself out.
But the thing is, I think they'd rather go either maybe an extra safety instead of an extra linebacker there. I think they'll stick with what they've got at the moment with McGee, Wagner, Luvu. Luvu needs to have a massive game this week. And I think when you're looking at, like Jesse's point, when you're trying to stop Goddard and you're trying to stop Saquon in the passing game through the middle, between the hashes, that's where Frankie Luvu's going to have to step up. I think. I don't really want to see much from Luvu, more of an edge rusher. I'd rather see him more in his linebacking role this time round, because I think that's where we need him.
See him put some pressure, because I think that's part of his linebacking role, and I've seen him flash a little bit more in the last 6 weeks or so, but just not the same way that he was. He's not really making the same impact. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the injury report with Scotty here. I'm going to go ahead and give you some nice.
Oh, look at that!
There you go.
So yes, in the injury report this week, defensive tackle Eddie Goldman with a concussion has not practiced all week and is out. As we're already aware, Jaden Daniels' left elbow is out. He's been limited all week. Laramie Tunsil, the tackle with an oblique injury, he did not practice all week and is also out. Colson Yankoff, tight end, ankle, he is out. And then questionable for the game is Jonathan Jones with a rib injury. He was full, then did not practice. Johnny Newton with an illness, didn't practice Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and he's also questionable. Probably, yeah, he's a second-round pick, John, so what do you expect? And then full participants all week were George Fant, Drake Jackson, Chris Rodriguez Jr., and Bobby Wagner.
Oh, George Fant. Oh,
I'd like to see Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson, me too. That's 2 years. That's nearly 2 years, Jesse, since he was on the field for the 49ers.
Yeah, I would definitely, especially with Lane Johnson out, I would like to see him get some sacks. So there's been some high hopes with him, but he's kind of played that Noah Brown role.
Don't even say his name.
All right, let me knock on wood here a little bit.
Yeah, we got to go backwards here.
But he's got potential, and we definitely need some pass rushing ability on that defensive line.
Well, it's like I've said, him and Treylon Burks. Let's see him. Those are two guys that I'm really interested in down the stretch here, because let's face it, we know that we have 3 dozen holes to fill just to fill out a roster right? Just to make a roster before we even think about going out and free agent shopping for somebody that's going to make a difference or draft or anything like that. We know we've got like 35 or 34 holes right off the bat. We also know we've only got 5 draft picks right now. We're looking at what, number 8 at the moment. That we're
eight for the moment.
Top 10. But you know the potential to trade out of there. I mean, if we lose out, I don't even want to think about that right now. But if we do, I guess since I called the show, you know, picks, you know, if we lose out and we're in the top 5, it's very tempting to trade out and try to get a haul because we don't have
absolutely
right. So we're going to have guys like Burks or Jackson that are reclamations, young players with a lot of potential to show up. And even if they don't turn out to be like great players, look, Chase Young is a reclamation for the Saints. He's playing all right. Right?
Yeah, but not really built to that.
No, not at all.
You know, a player that everybody expected him to be.
Of course not. What I'm saying is if we got what Chase Young provided for the Saints out of Drake Jackson,
oh, sure,
I'd call that okay.
I'd call that a big win.
We're low risk.
100% big win.
Yeah, low risk. Let's see if we're going to spend money on this guy and keep him on the roster for next year. I'm all.
And at the end of the day, John, he's not going to command a massive, you know, wage, is he? Let's be fair. He's not going to hit the salary cap very high, even if we do keep him around, because nobody else has been willing to take a chance on him. But what was he? Was he a first rounder or was he second rounder?
Second rounder.
I think so.
So we'll see, but.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully he gets on the field and gets some snaps. I mean, the other one as well, not Martin. What's the other? Who's the other edge rusher that we've had recently?
Jacob Martin or what?
No,
You talking about guys that got hurt?
No, he didn't get hurt. He played last week. He got a sack as well. I think
Von Miller.
No.
Jacob Martin. Those are our ends.
It is Jacob Martin. Yeah. Must be Jacob Martin. He's played pretty well, to be fair. Just trying to think of who's not injured at the minute. That's the thing.
There are some guys that we have that are on the roster right now that we will sign back. There's no doubt about that. You know, and I think Jacob Martin has definitely played himself into that role. So since the show is called Pride or Picks, what are you more interested in? If we lose tomorrow, how upset are you going to be?
I'm going to be pissed.
You're going to be pissed, of course. You'll be pissed because you're a good fan. Scotty, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to be annoyed, but I'm not going to be. I'm not going to. I'll get over it quite quickly because it's not an expected win. That's the thing. And it was Jalen Holmes I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Was the name I was thinking of.
You know, I'm never one that thinks that you should just. I hate even the thought of thinking about the draft pick at this stage, at any stage, really, unless it's like the fourth quarter of the last game, and you go, okay, well, if we don't kick a field goal here, we move up a spot. That's okay. Other than that, man, I want to see us win every game, every time, especially against the fucking Eagles, especially against the Cowboys, especially against the Eagles again. That would be wonderful.
I think it's because it's bragging rights, isn't it? And no one's had this division back to back for so long. If they win in our field, it's not gonna be good.
Well, let's face it, the Eagle fans, they brag about anything anyway, and no matter what, they still hold a 55-23 fucking bragging right over us until we erase that. And that's just the law of being a sports fan. So
I need to answer Monkey Pants real quick. None of us are pretty enough to be on national TV, but national radio, absolutely.
I was from 2015 to 2016. I was on the BBC, Jesse. But there you go.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But you're not talking about your BBC. You're talking about American BBC, and no one wants to hear about big.
I'm talking about the UK. The UK's British Broadcasting Corporation. Yeah.
All right, we'll pull Monkey Pants down there, and I'm going to show him Scott's television stardom.
Here we go.
Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, La La, Ho, Ho, Teletubbies, Teletubbies, say hello.
That's right. So put
that was
some
it, John.
Respect on his name, Monkey Pants. That is
exactly.
Poe down there. That is
That's
fucking Poe from the Royal Court of Pharaoh.
It was all good, John. I thought we were going to have a good 10-year run then on the Teletubbies, but it was when Lala decided to, she had a crack addiction, so it just went wrong.
Scott had a monkey episode there for a second. I don't know what he was doing. All right. So anyway, Monkey Pants,
Clip
we haven't
that.
figured it out yet. This is a Commanders sort of podcast. We are three friends that like to talk football. We sit around on Friday night. We talk football. It is a free-form discussion. So, it'll go where it goes. So, anyway, where are we going now? Oh, we're going to go and do some battle plans. So here's the part of the show where we actually have something planned out. All right, Jesse. How the Commanders win this weekend?
Yeah, running the ball and stopping the run. I know it's cliche, all right, but
It works.
It's keeping the Eagles off of the field. Less time Jalen Hurts has the ball, the better it is for us. Now that Chris Rodriguez is back, I'm hoping, because I think Bill did very, very well last week.
He
Gets
did.
a good defensive line. Yeah. I want to keep that momentum going, and I would like Rodriguez to spell Bill, not the other way around.
Right.
Marcus has got to be careful with the football. Plain and simple. No stupid, dumb, fucking
Marcus
jump, throw interceptions.
So once a game, Marcus.
Yeah.
What the fuck
And
happened?
hold
there?
on to the fucking football.
All right, Scott's got a list there. Hold on a second. What was that? Ladies and gentlemen, the list of the week.
The list of the week was already prepared, and Jesse just took the list of the week. It's exactly the same for the battle plan.
Right.
Time of possession, run the ball, turnovers. That's it. Simple
that's
as that.
how you win 90% of football games anyway.
It is. But you're right, with Marcus having a brain fart, we can't have that every week. He's literally throwing while he's in the air, pretending he's Saquon Barkley, trying to hurdle people. Just stop this shit, man. It just dropped the ball. What was that? He was, I
told you, though, it's almost like watching the Three Stooges. You can see when it happens to him.
Yeah.
Right before he does it, you can watch his brain go, and then all of a sudden disaster happens.
It's been won every single game he's played, John.
Oh, I know. That people are backups for a reason.
I get it.
Right? So I'm going to agree with the same thing. I think we run the ball, control the time of possession, and more important than anything, stop the big play. Because regardless of whatever we think that the Eagles are dysfunctional about or incapable or seemingly down on, they are more than capable of whomping the shit out of you, going up and over the top, and putting 40 points on you before you know what happened to you. So let's see. Deluxe puts up, they brag about everything except the ability to spell EAGLES without cue cards. No, it's not cue cards, but they do have somebody leading them on the fucking stadium. PA. To tell them I've never been to an Eagle game before the stadium. Before you get in, right before the kickoff, they make you practice.
What kind of going off what John said. Fuck.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Clip that.
Take that.
Damn.
I
Already
am. I'll have to make one of these for everybody.
Yeah.
You've had one of you today. All right, let's move on to some NFL football picks here. That's the fun part of the show anyway, in case you're not having fun already. Let's see here. I mean, it feels like there should be a transition or some kind of stuff. So,
yeah, you'll have to work on that. We're almost at episode 300.
Oh, wow.
Coming up. Is it really? Hot
Yeah,
damn.
I think we're like 8 episodes away.
Okay, cool. We can do it like that.
Everybody loves a montage.
When we were close to 200, we let that slide for like 30 episodes. We can do it whenever we're ready.
So about 3:30, we'll have a.
Yeah, that's it. So that's cool. 300 episodes. And hey, I want to tell you, everybody out there, to get to our next milestone, we only need 25 people. I'd like to get there before the end of the year. So subscribe, like, send it off to your grandma, send it off to your girlfriend, send us pictures of your grandma and your girlfriend. And if they're together, send us pictures of that too. I don't mind. I'm not particular. And hey, we would do it for you, except for the pictures of my grandma and my wife. No, you're not getting those. All right, Packers and the Bears. That's a great game coming up tomorrow night.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, Packers are dogs. Hold on a second.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Bears are favourite by 1.5, which is just odd.
Yeah,
the Packers
both
were favored
Luther
on Tuesday.
Burden and what's their other receiver? Rona Doomsday are both out for the Bears. I'm sorry, I like the Packers in this game. This line doesn't make sense to me. I think the Packers should be favored by at least 2.5. I also like the over in this game as well. Give me the Packers, hands down.
I agree. This game was a different line on Tuesday. The Packers were favored, and it's gone 3 points the other way. So it was 1.5 for the Packers, and now it's 1.5 for the Bears. I don't know what they see because it's going to be.
I mean, Parsons is out, so
DJ Moore. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's what it is that everybody thinks that because Parsons is out. Now, I do think that I'm going to see a big game out of DJ Swift, out of Swift, DeAndre Swift. You always do. I think his over-under is 51.5. I'd fucking hit that every damn time. Every time. If he's under 60 on the over-under, yeah, that dude's a stud. But I'm taking the Packers to win this game outright.
Yeah. Me too. Absolutely taking the Packers. I mean, the one I like is Jordan Love at the moment. Passing props is over 235.5. That he should absolutely go well over that. I think. I know Josh Jacobs is is there as their running back, and they lean on him a lot. But this is going to be a high-scoring game. Watch out for tight ends in this game as well. Tucker Kraft, I think, is back, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Is he really?
There.
I thought he was out for the season.
Oh, he might be, actually. You might be right. I don't know.
Okay. So, really, ladies and gentlemen, Scott doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, which is normal, John, to be fair.
He's making it up as he goes along. That's what you get out of a guy from a fucking punk rock band. There you go. All right, so just any excuse to bring that back up. Let's see, who do we have here? This is another one that I don't get. Okay, the Chargers visiting the Cowboys.
Chargers.
Cowboys favored by 2.5 points over and under 49.5. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Give me the Chargers in this game.
Same.
Yeah, I like the Chargers. 2 road dogs right off the bat. Give me the Chargers.
I think everybody's taking the Chargers, which kind of makes me nervous in this, but I don't see what the Cowboys are going to be able to do to hold them back. I'll tell you what, I like a lot of things in this football game. What do I have written down about this football game? I do like Omarion Hampton for an anytime touchdown. That's for one, for sure.
Same.
And I expect Pickens to have a nice bounce back game. And I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like 246.5. That's the over and under for Dak Prescott. Whatever it is, hit the over. Dude,
I think this 49.5 is going to be easy done. This is going to be a high scoring game. Back and forth. Whichever team's down, they're going to throw the ball. Justin Herbert's constantly throwing the ball. If you look at his last 3 games, he's been over 45, attempts at throwing. Dak will be exactly the same. CeeDee Lamb, I've got him on my parlay. Give me a CeeDee Lamb anytime touchdown in this game as well. There it is. Pisser of the week. So I've also got Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson, who's been showing up lately for the Cowboys, over 35 yards. Marcus Mariota on the under. I can't see his yards there, John. Is it 263?
You said, I think it was 202.
202, yeah. Take him under on that. I don't see him throwing that. The Vikings minus the points, the Bengals minus the points. CeeDee Lamb. See what you did there. Anytime touchdown, a Josh Allen anytime touchdown, and a James Cook is a 10904. That is a big parlay. So 10-9.
226. I placed that bet earlier.
Did you really?
And if
I followed the link that you gave me for it, and that's the odds that it gave me there. So it's obviously changing a little bit somewhere along the line.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, but that's still a hell of a good. I mean, really, what you're looking at there is what a 7-leg parlay for that kind of a payout.
Yeah,
and it's not really out of the realm.
It's not outrageous that either, is it? That's what I thought.
Last night I hit a anytime touchdown. I had Puka, AJ Barner, and Jackson Smith in Jigba for a 24-25 plus 24-25 I hit last night.
I wanted to fucking put a bet on with FanDuel to have with Puka Nacua over and under fucking Nazi celebrations in the end zone on a touchdown, and they wouldn't give me any odds. Idiot.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice little parlay there, Scotty. I think I'm going to play that. You just make me nervous with all your anytime touchdowns. That's where
I know, but you got to think there. Josh Allen is a good shout for a rushing touchdown, and James Cook's been on fire.
The Browns, they are the defense that everybody looks.
I know, but I just think the Browns are going to get absolutely trounced in that game. But there you go. We'll move on anyway.
Mikey Vance, have you ever heard of 6-7? Yes, it means absolutely, positively nothing at all, except for teenagers giggling when it comes on.
I still don't get what that's all about. To be fair,
if your kids are saying 6-7, take them immediately to your church. Tell the priest to perform an exorcism. Wrap them in a blanket made of fucking asbestos and light it on fire. I know it's hard to do. Douse it with gasoline. It's the only way to get the 6-7 demon out of them. Trust me, I've been there. Vikings and the Giants for all of you people that don't have any Christmas shopping left to do.
It's got to be asbestos. The asbestos you're talking about there, John, is chrysotile. So you got to make sure it's blue asbestos. You know what I mean?
Have you guys ever watched the professional slapping?
Yes, crazy.
I think that's what I would like in this game. Just get Jackson Dart and J.J. McCarthy out at midfield, and just not them slap each other. Get those professional slappers. Just stand there and whack the fuck out of them. I just love that. That would be fun for me.
I'm taking the Vikings laying the points. I think it's going to be a blowout, and I'll probably take the under in this game.
I'll tell you what. I am going to go the over in this game, but I am taking the Vikings to win. I think it's going to be one of those games where you got two asshole quarterbacks. They're going to just try to out-asshole each other. And they're going to be running all over the place. I think it's going to be a game where it's not necessarily high scoring, but I think it'll go over 43.5. I don't like anything else in the game because I just can't predict what any of them are going to do.
Yeah, same, Mike. I don't like any of the props in this game because Justin Jefferson, you don't know what you're going to get, especially out of J.J. McCarthy at the minute. But, yeah, give me the Vikings. I think, like you said, Jesse, I think this could be a bit of a blowout on the Giants. And the Giants don't want to lose that first pick, so...
So they're tanking, right? The interim coach who's going to say, look, I don't want to work in this league anymore, so watch me lose. All right, what's next? Who do we have next? The Bills and the Browns. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we got the Bills minus 10.5, over under is 41.5. You got to pick the Bills to win this game. Browns defense is tough, but they are an awful side, as the Brits would like to say. I love the Josh Allen anytime touchdown with this game right here. I think you have a real good chance of getting this.
Let's see if we've got your Jesse's all over the place. Jesse's big, holy shit, a hell of a lot has to happen parlay of the week.
Yep.
All right, you got a bunch of stuff in here.
I hit one last night, too, a big one, too. I got a Jahmyr Gibbs, 50-plus rushing yards.
You go all yards. You go all alternatives. Make sure that's clear.
All alts. 70-plus receiving for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got 175 passing yards for Josh Allen, 2 TDs for Josh Allen, 7 60 rush yards. Receiving yards. Jamar Chase, 70 receiving yards. Joe Burrow with 225 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. And CD Lamb with 60 receiving yards at plus 37.43.
So what's that? 11. That's an 11-leg parlay. I like it. The 2 touchdowns for both of them are makeable for both Allen and Burrow. I don't know that the Bills and the Browns, do you see it scoring that many points?
Yes, especially the way the Bills came back last week against the Patriots. I just think they can put it on at any time. I do believe that them two are probably top 2 teams in the AFC at the minute. I mean, Denver can give you an argument there as well, but the rest of them, look, let's be fair. The NFL's been upside down all season. There's been no really standout performance. Yeah, I know that, but there's been no standout like you'd say the Ravens are going to do really well. You look at the Bills.
Right? It was the Rams.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is probably going to be the Bills' best chance to win a Super Bowl if they really want to do it this year.
Yeah, I got Bills and Rams in the Super Bowl. Last night I hit a 13-leg parlay.
Damn, that's pretty good. I hit one last night, too. I got to count how many legs it was. It might have been like 9.
Also, while we're here, can we just make sure that we shout out people and say, if you are going to bet and you're going to bet on what we're putting down here, please do it responsible, and we are not responsible for your stupidity by betting off what we say.
We are $1, $2, 50-cent type of bettors. We're not putting down
if you take our advice, here's our fucking disclaimer. We will go to court with this. You're an idiot, and we will prove it in court. You took our advice. You're a fucking moron. All right? We will put up all of our goddamn bet slips and say, look, Your Honor, there's no goddamn way anybody would ever listen to us.
We got almost 300 episodes of evidence to show.
Right. We will show you. We have 2 big embossed books that will
we do.
All right. So here's the game of the week. The New York Jets traveling to New York.
Who's QB for the Jets? Is it still that young kid? I don't even know his name.
Corky McFarland. I'm not
something like that. Yeah.
I don't know. If anybody's not picking the Saints to win this game, then you got issues. Give me the Saints. Lay the points.
Absolutely. At this point, Jets players are probably only looking forward to road games. I mean, for them, this is a trip to New Orleans at Christmas time. The game is something they have to do in between.
Brady Cook.
Brady Cook versus Tyler Shuck. I do like Tyler Shuck, and I'm going to get into that a little bit in a second. There,
his total regular season stats are 339 yards, 1 TD, 5 interceptions.
Who? Tyler Shuck?
No, Brady Cook.
Oh, Brady Cook. Yeah. Well, look,
he's only played 2 games though, so
Yeah, you never look. I told you once. You don't trust a guy named Lane, and you don't trust somebody with 2 last names. Just doesn't work out. All right, here we go. Everybody's on the Saints with this. We're going to go to the Buccaneers and the Panthers, since we are hanging around in the most disgusting division I've ever seen. What do you got on this, Jesse?
Yeah, I like the Bucs laying the points here. Panthers is just one of those teams that are just like they're here one day, they're gone the next. I think the Bucs are trying to gear up for the postseason, and I think they're getting a little bit more healthy. So I'm taking the Bucs.
I need some banjo music. All right, I am taking the Bucs, but here's my John's good old NFC South cousin fucking over. Here we go. All right, Mike Evans over 55.5 yards receiving, I believe, is going to happen. Bucky Irving over 17.5 yards receiving, I do believe is going to happen. Chuba Hubbard over 31.5 yards rushing, I do believe is going to happen. And Tyler Shuck in the other game back over there is going over 217.5 yards passing because the Jets just don't care. There you go. There's John's good old NFC South cousin fucking overs.
The Jets made a call to Vinny Testaverde after his.
Why not? They called Phillip Rivers. Oh, we're off of that game. Right, we're off of this game. And now we've all. So, Scotty, what do you got here on the Tampa Bay?
I'm taking the Panthers.
I just don't guess on the Panthers. I'll take the Panthers to win too.
Realistically, I want the Bucs to win, and I think they will win because I've got Bucky Irving in my fantasy team. But I'm taking the Panthers in this game. Don't know why. Just one of them games that Bryce Young can probably pull out.
It's because it's one of those games that the Panthers do something you can't fucking figure out. Them and the Falcons, I just can't figure out. So I'm taking the Panthers against my better judgment. All right, is that everybody?
Yep.
All right, here we go. We're going to Cincinnati at Miami. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Miami Dolphins. There you go.
Yeah, Cincinnati Bengals, eliminated from the playoff. Joe Cool still is playing against Quinn
Ewers.
Quinn Ewers.
Making his debut as a starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. or I don't know if it's his debut, but he's got the reins for the rest of the season. So bye to Bangers. The Bengals are favored by 4.5. Over under is 47.5. Give me the Bengals in this game, but I would lean towards some overs in the rushing department.
I agree. Now this morning I didn't see any. I finally saw this afternoon that they put up some prop numbers on Jamar Chase, which is something like 71.5. Am I right?
Yeah, it sounds right. Yeah.
All right. I do like him for that. I like Joe Burrow to throw all over the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going home. They're done. Playing out the string doesn't really matter to them. The other thing that I do like in this, Quinn Ewers is
87.
He's like 15.5 yards rushing. I think he's going to be fucking running. So I'd take the over.
His over-under is 5.5 yards.
I'd definitely take that. And Jalen Waddle, the under.
What is there any passing props or receiving props? Sorry, for Darren Waller in this game.
Yeah,
for
Darren
the
Waller
Dolphins?
is over/under is 27.5.
I would take the over in that. He's been showing up lately, the last couple of weeks, scoring touchdowns as well. Yeah, but he's going to be probably one of the only bright sparks from the Dolphins, but it's whether Ewers can get him the ball. That's part of the problem I have with this game. I am definitely smashing the over in this game. I think the Bengals could put up 40 points themselves, and then the Bengals minus the 4.5, no problem. That's going to be the easiest win of the season.
I think, Devin O'Shane is 78.5? I like that. I like Devin O'Shane in the over. They're going to be leaning heavy on run. And the Bengals.
82.5.
All right, I'd still take it. I don't think the Bengals can stop it even if they know it's coming. O'Shane quietly is one of the most electric backs in the effing league. That dude.
Oh, he's brilliant.
The whole faster than you could freaking believe. All right, let's see here. What do we got next? We got the All right, I got something to say here. You ready for this?
Lord.
I could not find this. If anybody can find this on a sports book, here's what I want. Odds on Andy Reid retiring at the end of the season.
Wow.
Out. Look, that team is done. They've run their run. Patrick ain't coming back till Thanksgiving of next year, right? Yeah, he's old. He's made the Hall of Fame. He's heading off to eat tater tots.
Deluxe has got something for you. He says, why did John's impression sound like a cross between Foghorn Leghorn and Snagglepuss? Listen back, you'll hear it. Okay.
Listen here, son. I love telling you something about things. I love Foghorn Leghorn. He's my favorite.
I'm actually going to take the Titans in this game because I just do not believe in Gardner Minshew. Travis Kelce's been all over the place, and I mean, they've got a good defense. They've got a very good defense.
And that's why I'm taking the Chiefs in this game.
Okay.
But it wouldn't surprise me if this is a low-scoring affair.
Yeah.
I might even lean a little bit towards the under in this game, but
under 37.5.
37.5, yeah.
I like Kareem Hunt's over yardage. It's a low number. It's like 31. I think that's going to happen. I think the Chiefs will lean on the run.
It's 27.5.
All day.
All day. And I'm taking the Titans. I'm taking the Titans with those 3 points for sure. And I'm also going the under. This is going to be an ugly football game.
Pacheco comes in at 39.5.
Nah.
I'd even take.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I trust Kareem Hunt to get me the other number before I trust Pacheco.
What I will do, because I think Rashid Rice is injured, I would take the over in Xavier Worthy's passing yards, which is 40.5.
Phew-wee. All right.
See, I don't think that's going to happen. I just can see Gardner Minshew slinging 3 interceptions in this game.
I mean, he very well could, but he's still going to throw the ball. He's going to have more than 50 yards passing. You know.
True. Okay. True.
So we're all right.
You forget this is John's guy. Minshew. He
was my guy.
He was riding the mustache for how long?
He was riding that handlebar mustache, grabbing it so fucking hard.
He was winning me money. He was winning.
Clip that.
All right. Yeah. Let's see here. So we have Scott's chance to get anal.
Oi, why does it always go there, John?
Because
just-
I'm just thinking
It just
maybe
is.
you only
now,
have one go.
Scott. You're just gonna have to live.
Because I honestly, Scott, you have one go round in life, and I'm just betting that that's the one part you haven't experienced. That's all. I'm just saying, you gotta take life by the horns.
I know, and that's exactly what this Jaguar team is going to take the Bronco by the horns, and they're going to
What a
ride that
segue.
Bronco, and they're going to win this game by fucking miles. The Jags are on fire at the minute. The Broncos are also winning, but they're winning ugly, and they're winning just about enough. I think I'm going to take the Jags in this game.
Even on the road.
If this game was in Jacksonville, I'd say the Jags had a chance, but it's not, and they don't. Sorry, Karen. Sorry for your chances of anal. I'm taking the Broncos. I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm with Scott. I'm taking the Jaguars in this game.
I know Broncos don't have horns. I get that. I just got carried away there, Deluxe. The main of the.
He just stopped talking about what we were talking about. He was looking for anything.
The mane of the hair of the horse.
I'm taking the Jaguars in this game. I think that they are hot. They're on fire. I think that Trevor Lawrence has figured it out, and I think that. I mean, I told you guys earlier in the season, in the preseason, when we were drafting fantasy teams, you saw me. I took Trevor Lawrence in a lot of leagues because I believe in this guy Cohen. He took
it's all about Liam Cohen, but it takes a while. It takes a while for him for the QBs to figure it out, especially when you pay him $50 million. But the last two games, he's certainly figured it out, Trevor, and it's getting back to what he should be.
Right? Isn't that what they are?
Yeah. 9. No, they're 9.
9-4. All right, I mean, they've figured it out, and I do believe that Trevor Lawrence has gotten a lot better, really fast, and I think he's going to have a decent game. I like Jaguars and those points.
I tell you what, though, John, at Wembley when I watched him, he was awful.
I'm taking the over. Well, hey, man, that's how it goes with young quarterbacks. But you get them right, coach, and you see what they do. All right, let's see what do we got next here. Bolly boo. Where are we? There we are. We're at the here we go. All right, the Texans. Over under 37.5. I'm curious. Now, the 37.5, is that sacks or is that total yards by the Raiders?
I don't know. But 14.5 points is
against the Eagles
big.
left, right?
Yeah, they did. Jesse, what do you think of this game? I mean, honestly.
The Texans on laying the points. I mean, it looks like what's his name's coming back. But
Collins?
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Name? Way to go!
Fucking
We're all in for
Raiders quarterback.
Geno Smith?
Yeah, Geno. Geno's coming back. But I just don't think it's going to make much of a difference here.
He's awful before.
So give me the Texans. I'm laying that point too. I think the Texans can score 37 points, to be honest with you.
Dude,
Stroud is having a hell of a year. Hell of a comeback year since he's so much had a sophomore slump last year, which is nonsense.
Nico Collins' yards in this game is 20 for 25. Alternate yards is, I mean, what's his actual yards?
Over under is
for him, I'd say 69.
Receiving props. Let's have a look.
69.5.
66. Oh, take that all day.
I'll take the over on that. I'll tell you what, I'd take the over on practically everything that the Texans are going to do. The Raiders, that defensive line of the Texans, so bad. They're going to beat up Teddy Bridgewater. They're going to beat up Geno Smith so bad that I'm going to think he's Teddy Bridgewater by the end of it. They are going to be so tight on him. They're going to be in the elevator when he gets out of his fucking hotel room to come down to go to the bus. They're going to sit next to him on the bus riding to the stadium, beating him up the entire way.
Question on this then. Do you think Max Crosby tries to get traded at the end of this season? Because they are wasting him over there.
Money talks.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't Crosby just signed a big contract? I don't think he's going anywhere.
I'm not sure.
Money talks. Some guys, you look at. I always pointed to Myles Garrett. He's not playing there anymore. Here's a fucking dump truck full of money. Oh, I'll play here.
Crosby just signed a contract this year, so I think that's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think so. Whether it was a 1-year deal or not, I don't know. We were looking at him last year, or as fans, we were.
No, it was. I think it was a massive 3 or 4 year deal.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah,
texting
3-year, $106 million extension.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. The best part of this game is going to be listening to Spiriditas, and if you think that's any good, you can tell what I think about that fucking game. All right. San Francisco and on Monday Night Football. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Sunday Night Football?
Is that Sunday night? No, it's 4:30.
Oh, thank God. What's our Sunday night game? Is there
Sunday
one
night game is the Pats and Ravens.
Why don't I have this one up? All right, hang on. I'll have to go get the thing for that. But let's see. I know I made one.
Well, I'll do the Monday night game then. San Francisco 49ers at the Indianapolis Colts. The 49ers are favored by 5.5. Over under is 46.5. And as well as the 49ers is playing, I'm picking the Colts.
What? With Phillip Rivers?
This one. I am. I thought Phillip Rivers played well his first time back. You know, it took him a little bit to get off the old walker. But I think he's going to play even better this week. I think his performance last week, even though that they did lose, I think it gave a little jolt to the Colts. And I think they're going to this is a total gut play here. I mean, if y'all are putting money on this game, put money on the 49ers. I just got a gut feeling that I think the Colts might squeak this one out.
I haven't been terribly impressed with the 49ers all year. You know, it's been one of those things where, yeah, they keep winning, but I mean, are they doing anything that really amazes you? I think you're right. I think the Colts did get a little buoyancy last week from the play of Phillip Rivers, and I think that he was good enough to be able to do something against this 49ers defense. And I think that if you can do that a little bit, you get Jonathan Taylor back on track, anything can happen. I kind of agree with you. Give me the Colts in the number. 5.5.
Not for me in any way, shape, or form. Jonathan Taylor couldn't get going last week. I don't believe Phillip Rivers is going to make any difference whatsoever to this team. They're an ailing team at the moment because as soon as Danny Dimes went down, that's it. 49ers defense is still pretty good. Christian McCaffrey's been brilliant for the last 4 games. And now they've got the tight end going as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And Kittle. And Juszczyk had a good game last week as well. So give me the 49ers all day.
They play last week.
The thing about with the Colts and Danny Dimes, people seem... He was a game manager. He didn't take over games. He didn't get huge stats.
Taylor was having he was having an MVP season too.
What's that?
Taylor was having an MVP season, which for the last 3 or 4 weeks he hasn't been.
Like with Rivers, he didn't need to learn like plays. He knows the playbook from top to bottom. He knows the calls. He knows everything. All he has to do is manage it. And the Colts, they have talent up and down that roster. They have a good defense. They got weapons. If Taylor can get off his skid and have a big game, I think they can pull off this win.
They've won the last 4. They beat Arizona 41-22. They beat Carolina 20-9. They beat Cleveland 26-8. And last week they played the Titans and beat them 37-24.
Tell you what, that's a murderer's fucking row right there, boy.
I mean, all those teams.
Purdy, I know, but Purdy nearly went for 300 yards. McCaffrey went for 73. Ricky Pearsall went for 96. So yeah, 3
out of the top 5 draft choices are.
I understand that, but not for me with a brand new QB back there. And
he's not brand new. He's 44 years old, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
dude's got a diaper.
He's brand new in this. He's not brand new in this system because he's been running it out of high school. But yeah,
the problem is that the system says throw it 30 yards downfield, and his arm says, "Hey, how can I do 15?"
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Can I side last week?
Yeah, I think so too. I'm going with the Colts. All right, so the one that I had missed from Sunday night, the Patriots at the Ravens. Ravens favored by 2.5 points. Over under is 48.5. I think that's kind of high. But I think I'd play the under on that.
I'm going Patriots in this game. I don't like what the Ravens have. This is more about the Ravens just not being
right.
Right,
it's been quite right.
than the Patriots. The Patriots, lost a 21-0 lead and shit their pants. I mean, they were playing the Bills, the best team in the league. And I told you guys, fucking the game is not over until it's fucking over. I knew the Bills were coming back.
Tell you what,
I think the Patriots,
ladies and gentlemen, that's why you tune into the Bleeding Burgundy podcast, because that's some serious fucking wisdom.
The game ain't over until it's over.
Clip that.
Hell no. And fucking, just on top of that, the game doesn't start until it starts.
Exactly. It's
Clip
words of
that.
wisdom. Put that in the black book. Give me the Patriots.
I take the Patriots too. I think that they were embarrassed losing to the Bills like that. They were on a 10-game win streak, so it's hard to continue a win streak that's that long, especially against a rival like that, and they definitely paid for it at home. But once you lose a win streak like that, they tend to bounce back strong. I think the Ravens have been a bit of a fraud this year. They really have been. And yeah, give me the Patriots. Give me those 2.5 points, and I think I'm sticking with the under.
Yeah, I'm with you, both of you. I think the Patriots will win this. I don't believe in the Ravens at all this year. Lamar Jackson's just been off, as has Derrick Henry. One thing I do like in this game is Travion Henderson, 55 yards rushing. Yeah, all day. All day that's going to happen. Drake May's been one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL, so yeah, no problem at all. Give me them 2.5 points. I'm backing the Patriots.
There you go. All right, so the big game of the week. Tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States, the stinking dysfunctional Philadelphia Eagles come into Northwest Stadium to take on the Washington Commanders, of which we have a bunch of friends that are going to be there. We hope they are good and loud. So we will start with you, Scott. Where do you go with this game? The Eagles are favored by 7. Over-under is 44.5.
For the book, taking the Eagles.
Pussy.
Big fan.
Pussy.
For my heart, obviously, I want the Commanders win, and yeah, I hope we do win. But I'm not. I don't know. I just don't.
See,
know.
I don't buy this. For the book, I'm taking the Eagles, but for my heart, that's like saying to your wife, "Look, for the book, it's you, but honest to God, that chicken's fucking smoking."
Clip that.
Fucking banging.
Clip that.
All right, I'm taking the Eagles in this game, unfortunately. I'm not taking the 7 points. I'll take the Commanders and the 7.
I think we cover.
Yeah, I think we cover. I do like the over in the game. I don't agree with you on Mariota under 204. I think he's going over 225. And I think that Ben Sinnott is going to have at least 2 receptions. There you go. And Jesse, you've got the big pick.
I do. I have these are all alts. Again, for this Jesse's big easy money same game parlay of the week, I got Mariota plus 175 passing yards. Same goes for Jalen Hurts at 175 passing yards. Terry McLaurin plus 40 receiving yards.
May I break into you real quick? Didn't I hear you last week when we were watching the football game? Scotty, tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was a 5-letter word that started with the letter E that came out of
There was.
That when Terry scored his awesome touchdown in the fourth quarter last week. I believe
and I was hoping y'all catch that was straight sarcasm.
Oh, it was sarcasm. I'm sorry. I figured after you took your shirt off and were waving it around and screaming the word, I thought you probably meant it. Anyway, go ahead. You were on.
Y'all know me better than that.
You were on
40 with Terry with his boring ass 40 yards per game. Dallas Goddard 25 receiving yards. Deebo Samuel 25 receiving yards. Ben Sinnott 10 yards.
10. Oh, yay.
Hey, that was like plus like 184 right there. Only 10 yards.
Wait, how did we used to do this?
Saquon Barkley plus 50 rushing yards. Bill 20 plus rushing yards. Mariota 15 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts 15 rushing yards, and a Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown for a. I don't know why you never put my number.
Because I had the helmets in there. That's why. Because you always make me put 11 guys.
That one will be. Give me a second. Plus 37-33.
There you go.
That's a good bet, actually. I like that.
Yeah, those are pretty good. The anytime touchdowns always scare me. but that's because they don't come in very
Come
often.
on,
All right,
John.
so final score predictions for the Eagles and the Commanders. Let's start with you, Scotty. Let's go ahead. What do we got?
Eagles 26, Commanders 20.
This fucking guy.
I thought you went
Jesse,
under.
what do you
Or
got?
did you go to under on this game?
No, I didn't know.
I got 19-21 Commanders.
Hot damn. All right, picking a win. I'm going to go ahead and say 24-16 Eagles, unfortunately. And I took the over, didn't I? Fucking 34-26. How about that? 34-26.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't help it. I got to take the Eagles on this one. So, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the
Fucking
Commanders.
fake fans.
31 to goddamn 16 Commanders. I like that 16 number. It keeps coming up in my head. Bills running for 110 yards, including a 52-yard touchdown in the third quarter. So there you go. All right, for everybody that joined us. Glad to see you all.
Was that your in-flight announcement there, John?
Is that what it was? All right, well, hey, everybody. That's it for us today. Thank you for stopping on through and listening to us bullshit for a little while. Talking about the Commanders and some NFL football. Nice to meet everybody that stopped by in the chat, including Sexy Butt 463759. I'll be sending you my credit card number right after the show. And Monkey Pants, hey, man, thanks for stopping on through. That was a lot of fun.
Deluxe.
Deluxe, of course. And everybody else that stopped on through. Let's see here. We've got a game on Saturday. So, maybe we show up on Monday, but probably
It's
Tuesday.
Thursday, isn't it?
Oh, today? What are you talking about?
Game. This game's Saturday, yeah. But
Right.
What about the Christmas game?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just do a big extravaganza on Tuesday and talk about
Tuesday.
both. All right, we'll talk about
do
both games.
that. We'll invite Scouts to come on too. If y'all
Yeah,
want.
Yeah,
absolutely.
cool.
Absolutely. Scouts is allowed out on
Eve,
Tuesday.
I'm traveling on Wednesday anyway, so
All right. Yeah, that'll be fun. Hell yeah, that'll be fun. We'll have a nice Christmas popcorn with Scouts. All right. So until Tuesday, we will see you all and go Commanders. Woo, yeah.